everyone? Welcome to B4T Network 126. Big shout out to Brian Fritz, B4T, also known as B. He is B. So I hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing awesome. Uh, we're here live through YouTube. Hopefully somebody decides to show up. I'm back. I'm back here on B4T Network 126 News. Have not forgotten about my channel. So hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I did a restroom review. I might just start doing more restroom reviews in the honor of B4T, also known as B. Um, man, let the audience hear. I'm sure somebody's gonna eventually join in. All right, I already have one viewer. So a big shout out to B4T Network 126. Brian Fritz, also known as B. Um, um, I hope that you get your transmission fixed. Um, but anyways, I'm not here making fun of you or probably don't have the latest news to discuss what's going on in your life. But I believe I'm still hoping that you will change, which I don't see that happening. But I believe you could change. I really believe you could change. And a lot of us are rooting that you will change. Um, oh man, speaking of the latest news, maybe it's not that of a latest news to a lot of you, but B4T's mentor is back on YouTube, but he hasn't uploaded like in almost a week already. I wonder why. I think some of you guys came on a little too strong in the comment section asking about B4T, aka B, asking G4T, aka G. So I'm thinking that Brian's gonna change his nickname to B. So that's my speculation there. All right, we got two people. We got two people. It makes me wonder who's really watching. Is it you, Brian? Are you watching, Brian? Be honest. Are you watching, Brian? Brian, is it you? Are you the one person watching? Is it you? So, man, I'm only gonna have one more day off. No, it's not Brian. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Shaga Conan 81. Dad Shakone, whatever, 81, man. It's all good, man. Hey, let me know. What do you guys Chicago? Yeah, that is right though. The Chicago and 81. What do you think, man? You think Brian should we call him B? Since George calling himself G, it wouldn't make sense, right? Because remember, think about it. G4T, right? B4T. Now he's G and Brian would be B, right? Or does that like what's up, Jeff S? Yo, yo, yo. Or what do you think? Like, does that make Brian look good, or is he following in the footsteps of his mentor? I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna watch George's videos. Why? It's a waste of time. Is Brian still alive? I hope so. I'm gonna tell you what Brian's doing. What time is it? Like 2 in the morning here. So in LA it's like 12 in the morning. I'm gonna tell you what Brian's doing. Right now, Brian is with his socks knocked off. He's dead drunk right now. He's super drunk right now. He's passed out, man. He's had too many cheap whiskey. Really high. Yeah, I agree. He's really high. He could barely talk. He's like, he's like, I mean, I can see him, man. He's like in another world right now. He's super drunk. Probably having a hard time getting back to his bed as it is. Probably pissed at his pants and probably picked up some hookers too, because that's what everybody's saying. But I don't see how he picks up hookers though, because he spends his money on booze and weed. And most of those people that smoke weed, they're not really into the female thing. So I don't know. He's in the rented RV. He's in a rented RV. That's my understanding. Rented RV. B4T. 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 Hey, that's jacked up, man. I don't have Brian blocked on my channel, but he has all my channels blocked. Brian just hates me, man. Like, he technically blames me. He blames me for everything. But it's okay. No hard feelings. Anyway, somebody asked me in my last video on this channel that what I thought about the return of George. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think George hasn't changed. He's on here thinking he's so smart, and he's acting like a typical Californian. I can tell he hasn't changed. That guy hasn't changed. That guy lacks character, just like most Californians do. Like, how is it possible that one minute you're friends with someone? What's up, Reed? Venezuela. Uh, oh. Anyways, I didn't read your comment, but hey, good to see you. I never seen you before, but welcome to B4T Network 126. My thing is, what gets me mad is like there's certain group of people in this world, but I notice a lot of Californians are like, great to see you posting at the all things. Especially the Californians I notice are like that. One minute they're your friends, they're pretending that they're cool with you, and they're most likely talking crap about you behind your back, right? And then when push comes to shove, they just don't want to talk to you for no reason. They don't say goodbye. I want to be your friend anymore. Or they just stop talking to you. They don't answer your phone call. Nothing. They just like use you and then push you to the side. Like if like they're like very special human beings. Like they're above you, or they think they're better than you. They think they know everything. And a person like that to me has no lacks character. Like Martin Luther King said, judge somebody by their character. A person like that lacks character, self control, and at the end of the day, they don't really know anything. They can sit, and all Californians have a degree. So they think they're above everybody else. They're better than everybody. Their culture is better. And honestly, a person like that lacks character, and I want nothing to do with a person like that. I'm not gonna associate with a person like that. I shouldn't even acknowledge them on my channel. The only reason I'm doing it because we're talking about B4T. If not, I wouldn't even acknowledge or even care. Whatever he has to say in his videos is just worthless information. Now I know stuff about him that he's involved himself not too long ago, and I can tell you he hasn't changed. He's still the same person. Um, Still being George, and all of you know how George is. George is George. So what's up? What's going on? Matter of fact, you're the one that asked me, Miraria. It's like a bunch of people like, oh, glad to see you back. And like, okay, so we're gonna pretend like nothing happened? Dude, like, you sat there and you hurt a lot of people to begin with. And you just want to come back with your bloated face? I mean, you could make he could do as many videos as he wants. He could do whatever he wants with his life. But I personally did not forget what happened. I forgive, but I just don't like people like him. And it reminds me why I left California to begin with. He reminds me of all the people the way they are over there. And it's just not him. It's not just George. It's just even people in church act like him. Even people in church like I know people in church that did the same thing, exactly the same thing. They use you and then someday they just think they're better than you. And it's just not him. It's the culture, it's those people the way they are. That's why I refuse to live there. I don't want my kids to live here. I'll give you a perfect example. If you go to my channel, The Next Journey, I signed up on Facebook, this community where people help each other. You know, these people that don't even know me came here and got me unstuck on my property. I got stuck with the SUV back here. Even though I have four-wheel drive, I got stuck in the mud. Now somebody told me, "Oh, didn't you wait until the mud dried out? You could have just drove out." No, my wife needs the SUV, and it's supposed to rain the next 2 weeks nonstop. I can't sit there wait 2 weeks to get the SUV unstuck. Gas prices are going up. You know, I needed to fill it up before the gas prices start going up again. And these people didn't know me, and they came out here. Some of them live like 10 minutes away from my house. This one guy was telling me. This other guy drove an hour away to come to my house to rescue me. A California, most likely, 9 out of 10 times, would have never done that unless they're getting something out of it for themselves. Unless they're getting something out of it for themselves. And I know the way they are. But these are all people that they're from around here, they live they live around in the area, and that's the way they are. Californians would have not done that. 9 out of 10 times they would have not done that unless they get something out of it. Unless they get something out of it. I'm telling you, I just know the way those. Matter of fact, I just saw a documentary. I think it was yesterday, of a guy that purchased a vehicle from the '90s. He fixed it up, really nice vehicle. I'm not trying to make it too uh long. This I'm not trying to put everybody in the same situation, but or be stereotypical. And anyways, he said, "Oh, I wanted to fix up the vehicle just for myself." He's like, I made the mods out of my own garage, and I want nobody else to have these mods. Typical Californian. They just want things for themselves and they don't want to share it with others. Typical. When I heard that, I remember, yeah, that's the way they are. But then he said that his wife said, "Oh, you know, you could probably make money off of this." So he said that he he has so many extra parts in his garage that he actually listened to his wife and he put them on the internet and they started selling. But typical California, he would have kept it to himself. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, if you're a Californian, please don't get offended. Maybe you're different. Maybe you're different. Like I said, 9 to 10 times, I know the way they are. Going back to what I was saying, I was stuck here and they actually got me out. And you know what? I started thinking to myself, he can't help it. He's a Californian. Brian can't help it. He's a Californian. And we got to accept it for what it is. They are their own worst enemy. They are their worst enemy. I'm not saying there isn't people like that around here, because there is. But in general, people around here are very different. That's why I live here. That's why I fit here. That's why I'm not stressed out. That's why I'm happy out here. For the same reason. Will Brian change? I hope he does, and I wish him the best. But for the meantime, people like us will be on here calling him out. Calling him out. I personally think Brian has mental illness. This is here. Mariah. Yeah, California is another planet. It's an evil planet. It's like, and they consent to everything. They're okay with like everything being so expensive, gas prices going $2 through the roof. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. My advice to some of you is don't ever move to California, because I know there's people that will move over there. Not too long ago, I heard a report that there was more people leaving and people moving in. So that means there's people moving in there. And I've noticed because I have a friend that I've been telling him to get the heck out of there. And I told he tried to tell me, no, I'm from Mississippi. I'm a country boy, but no, he acts like a Californian. He doesn't really. You can't really tell with the Californian. You have to be careful what you tell them because their feelings get hurt. Like I could be having the same conversation with my neighbor. Everything normal conversation, good morning, how you doing, or good evening, or we have a conversation about what's going on. Normal conversation. Let's say it doesn't even include politics, just a normal conversation. If I have the same conversation with my friend that's been there more than 25 years, probably longer than that, I think, but think about it. Or a Californian, oh, it's all about, oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm angry. How can you tell me that? Don't offend me. Don't hurt me. Like, what the heck? All I said was good morning. Oh, I don't want to talk to you no more. What did I say wrong? To a Californian, you say good morning or good evening. But to a Californian, you're saying F you. But you say good morning. I'm just letting you guys know that. That's just the way it is, guys. So if you don't ever move there, seriously, you have no business going there. Because eventually it'll change your personality, it'll change who you are. You're going to want to be like them. And I don't recommend it at all. Trust me. I don't recommend it. No, it's sad. I'm not putting everybody. And you know what? Northern California is different. It's weird in its own way. Because I experienced it one time when I drove up there. I drove up there. It's just bizarre in this weird way. I don't know it. It's like tweaked in a different way, but it's still California. And it's sad, man. It's just sad. I don't miss that place at all. Even if someday, which I know is gonna happen, the day when I have the day when I have my wealth, I still wouldn't go out there. I still wouldn't move out there. I would rather patronize my state that's been good to me, and that's it. So, okay, JFS Brian has childhood trauma. He's a lost. Yeah, childhood trauma from what? Being spoiled, and then the real world hit him. It's sad, man. It's just sad. I don't miss California, man. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button as a message to B4T, Brian Fritz, Network 126B. Let him know that you like this live stream. Let him know you agree that he needs to change. He needs to stop not. I don't know. I don't know, Brian. You know what? I'm tired of saying the same thing. Brian, what you got to do is get on Craigslist, Indeed.com, and start looking for a job. Because you're a little bit older, you got customer service experience. Look for a job, man. I'll be honest with you. You're a pretty smart guy. You have no business working at a flea market cleaning. None whatsoever. You need to get your security guard license. If you want to get on your feet for the meantime, get your security guard license. I know a guy that lives in your area. I could even call him. He can help you get a job. He's a pretty cool guy. He lives out in Hawthorne, California. You're in Gardena. Maybe you guys could uh uh hook up and ask him to get you. He started as a working in security. I guess you could kind of say he worked his way up. He has better posts now because he's been with that company for a long time. I know he works for American. Was it as American Security? Matter of fact, the office is right there on the 91 freeway. I remember they have their own building. You can see it off of the side of the freeway. They say heading towards um jeez, Redondo Beach, but the 91 ends at the 405, so it would be before that. Anyways, he's I don't know if he's still work. I'm sure he's still working for that same company, but he has better posts now, cause he told me last time they make more money now. So think about it, Brian. Get your security guard license. I already told you that. You don't have to wear a mask because most of the posts are outside anyways, and you're by yourself. But no, you're not gonna do it because you're Brian. Let's see, Brian with power. Yeah, grass burner. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Guys, oh man, I've been going through one thing after the other these last couple days, man. How can B4T secure something if he's insecure? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so sad, man. It's just so sad. Like a lot of people just go throughout life, um, thinking they could do what they're doing and get away with it. And they might be right. They might get away with it in the physical form of their existence. I talk about because we all exist forever. It's called after you die. It's called eternity. So our spirit and our souls are forever. So there's people that believe they could get away with it, everything they do in their physical form. You are spot on with the California narcissism. Me, 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 me. Thank you, grass burner. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like that guy I saw. He said that he was making car parts. So yeah, he modified. It actually looks pretty cool. It looks pretty futuristic. His car actually. And he started thinking, oh, I want to be the only one with this car. Until his wife actually convinced him and said, why don't you put this stuff online and sell it? There's probably a community out there that likes this car, and you could make some money on it. He's like, oh yeah, I got so many extra parts. And I know Californians, they don't want to share. They think their information is so special that nobody has that particular information. Only they do. They're special. Just look at the way they run Facebook, YouTube, recently Twitter. What was it? Stay woke. Elon Musk found signs posted everywhere. Stay woke. Yeah, Californians are woke. They really believe in wokeism. Death to woke, was it? No, no. Woke until death. There we go. Stay woke until you die. They like G4T, aka G, that calls himself G. That guy's woke to the core, man. He's woke. That's the way he is. Brian is woke too. Be woke. But anyways, and there's people that believe they could get away with everything. But you know what? One day, when they're in eternity, they're gonna realize how wrong they are. They're very wrong in the way they ran their life, all these bad decisions they made, being woke, or you know, it's like there's nothing new under the sun. That's why me personally, I like to share information. If I can, I'll help other people. I might have an idea that might make me a millionaire one day, but I might never be able to fully manifest the idea. I might give it to another person. They might be able to manifest it because there's nothing new under the sun, really. It's pointless, man. It's cool you still have faith in B4T, but he's a lost cause, says Mariah. Hey, well, you know what? I don't hate the guy. Brian, stop being a Californian. I just gave you a key to your future if you want it. Run from it, leave. Oh, but I got no money. But you have money for storage units, prostitution, drugs, beer, whiskey, um, malt liquor. Um, I don't know what else you drink, but you're just wasting your life away, man. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh man, you should drop me an email, Brian. It's at the bottom. Me personally, if I was to stay living in California, you got no kids, I would get the security guard license and then have like a little part-time job like it somewhere. Maybe In-N-Out Burgers, they pay pretty well, right? Just a thought. You should have took that UPS job, man. They were not gonna come on, man. Most of the time you start unload, they put you loading or unloading. And you're usually 9 out of 10 times you're by yourself. You gotta tell me they're gonna have you unloading the truck with a or loading the truck with a mask on? Don't be stupid, man. You just didn't want to work. You know it's hard work. And you're not gonna do hard work because you're a Californian. Yes, because you're a Californian. No, there's a lot of hardworking Californians. Don't get me wrong. I take that one back. There's a lot of hardworking Californians. My bad. They do construction and do a lot of crappy jobs. Nobody. What's up, Jeff S? Hey, it is the B4T live stream, right? It's B4T, right? He needed to hear that because I know he watches these videos. That's for you, Brian. I dedicated that to you and G for both of you. There's a YouTuber called Humor Bagel, man. He be doing that all the time. There's another one called Jack Vale. There's another guy and Ed Bassmaster. That's all they do, man. Oh man. Let's see. You are spot on. Oh, there we go. For you, Brian. That's for you, Brian. You deserve it. Woo! Brian is right now, man. Like my uncle used to say when he was alive, está en las ñacas, man. He is gone, man. To him, it's Friday night already. Man, it's Monday night, but to him, it's Friday night, man. He's there. He probably has his low rider music on. You know that music that Californians listen to, or the oldies from the 40s, and he's gone, man. He's in another dimension, man. I'm telling you right now. That's for you, Brian. B4T tried to do that transmission breakdown scam again. Yep. It's all about money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Brian Fritz. Making money, making money. Man, that's called dishonest gain. Dishonest gain. And you know what's so weird? Why is it the transmission never gets fixed? I don't know, Brian. You gotta maintenance your vehicles. Every 30,000 miles, you should change the transmission oil, including the filter if it has one. Start warming up your vehicle. You'd be surprised if you start warming up your vehicle, Brian, how that's gonna improve your vehicle performance. All air filters, spark plugs, at 105,000 miles, you should do all the general maintenance on your vehicle. New serpentine belt, new spark plugs. Um, I would recommend you in your situation get um what is it called? Jeez, what is it called? What is it called? I'm trying to think right now. Did I say spark plugs? Well, newer vehicles, it's like they seem to have less maintenance. Also, if you got a fuel filter, get the fuel filter change. Um, New wiper blades. Oh yeah, coolant. Get your coolant hose changed. Not the hoses, but the coolant. Get the coolant changed. I would highly recommend. A, well, brake job only if it's necessary, but I would get the brake oil changed minimum. Transmission oil change. I said that right. Get all your fuel all the oils and fuels, get them changed. And if you, I don't know if your car has a what is it called, the power steering fluid. I don't know if it has it. Get that changed too. I don't know if your car's an automatic or a standard. I would get the clutch oil changed. If it's a manual, I'm telling you, Brian, it would make a world of a difference, and it'll prolong the life of your vehicle. Well, in reality, you got it for free. That's why you don't take care of it. If you would have worked for it, you would have bought it with your own money. I'm sure you would have taken good care of it. But since it's free and you don't even pay for it, you don't pay for registration, you don't pay for the insurance, and you definitely don't even pay the car payment. So what do you care if it gets junked up and it goes to hell? You really don't care. So why am I even wasting my time? Like someone said right now, with what money, dude? Um, that's something we all have to figure out in our own personal lives with what money. Um, but nothing's free in life. What else would I do if I were you in your situation with that vehicle? Make sure you get your tires rotated while you're already doing that, and properly inflate your tires. So you know what I mean? That'd be stuff like that. How to save money on gas. Don't drive your vehicle hard. Period. But anyways, that's it, guys. I'm calling it a night. I'm getting sleepy. Make sure you guys spread the word of this live stream. Let me know if you're watching this on replay. Do you agree with me or you don't agree with me? What would you do if you were in Brian's situation? Let him know in the comment section. He can't block you here, so speak freely. Sometimes he actually leaves comments. Hey Brian, God bless you, and peace out. Hey, no hard feelings, G. If you're watching this, you guys have a good one. Bye bye. Good night.